Boy, I got a crabs one time, boy. I took some shampoo and sprayed some roach spray in my hand.
It got quite interesting this week on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Cash Money rapper Turk says he and Lil Wayne once gave their baby mamas crabs. The host had a story of his own.
Boy, I got a crabs one time, boy. I took some shampoo and sprayed some roach spray in my hand and lathered up that shampoo and got in that shower, and I swear they was gone. Boy, that damn shampoo in that rain. I think I was about in 11th grade, living with my grandma, and I was like, I kept doing it, and I put it up to the light of a little bug, and saw the legs moving. I was like,
oh God!
So I went and got some damn Pantene. No, it was some Selsun. No, I'm sorry, it was Selsun Blue. You know, your grandma always had that dandruff shampoo. Yeah. I got some Selsun Blue and had sprayed some Raid real hard, man, and lathered that thing down. It was burning. But doggone it, ain't have no more crabs no more. Then I went and got my Uncle Blue clippers and cut it all off. So I was straight at But when you threw that stuff in high school, boy, when you couldn't afford to go to the doggone doctor, you had to do what you had to do.
JLo reportedly unfollowed A-Rod this week on social media, which left the show with a few questions.
How do grown people act like they're unfollowing one another? Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, you just don't want to, you know, if y'all in a relationship, y'all not together no more, you don't want to see their post.
But we
it's like being able to just walk right next door and look in their window and see her sitting up on the couch with a new dude.
Okay. I could care less. Just let it go by. Just, honey, let that flip by, honey. You ain't got to be unfollowing it.
No, you going to stop and you going to look and you going to feel some type of way.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know somebody like you, and then you're going to start leaving little slick comments. So to keep, you know, from doing that, you just unfollow them, then you don't have to see what they posting.
Shortly after being unfollowed, A-Rod posed with the car he allegedly took back from JLo.
JLo gave the car back. She didn't want the car anymore. How you think Big gonna feel she riding around in the car? Her ex got her. Big could buy her that. She could buy that for herself.
Man, charge it to the game. Let the chick, let the woman have the car. Charge it to the game.
Let her sell it if she want to. It's hers.
Charge it to the game. You
shouldn't even took it back if you don't know the truth about it.
Because you know the relationship might not work out anyway, and you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, you buy a chick a car and some other dude riding it, just charge it to the game. Keep it moving. Go get your another chick.
Make sure you keep on your cars, baby.
Like Corey Holcomb said, date the woman that live across the street and then be sitting on the front porch with your arm around her when she back out of her driveway.
Have no fear, Gary, with your slick ass. We're not breaking up, so everything that we
kept your cars.
Please, you always try to slide something slick in.
Don't say that.
Yes. Well, make sure you keep your cars back while Rickey's still talking. You always try to be slick. Then when somebody say something back to you, I didn't mean that.
Right, correct your love.
What you won't do, honey, is that, niece.
Friend to the show, Stephen A. Smith stopped by this week to talk his NFL predictions and his utter disgust for Cowboys fans.
What are your predictions this season for NFL?
Oh, please, man. Every day. I mean, nothing to talk about.
I know you hate the Cowboys.
I mean, listen, you're damn right. We ain't talking about the Cowboys because the damn nauseated, disgusting fan base that get on my last nerve. I'm not even a Cowboy hater. It's just the fans, the Cowboy fans being happy is what disgusts me. I can't stand a Cowboy fan. Yeah, all of y'all make me sick. I mean, you go 1-15. We go 1-15. Your season ends on January 5th, and at 7 o'clock and 7:15, you like, we're gonna win the Super Bowl next year, right? It's the same old stuff. They never take a moment to smell themselves. They just make me sick. I can't stand a Cowboy fan.
This past Monday at Rickey Smiley's karaoke night out, he had advice for a man hooking up with a big woman later on that evening.
Go in there and deal with it. Knock it down. Don't take your shoes off. Knock it down. What size shoe you want? You need some tennis shoes. Because them church shoes you got on, you're going to slide everywhere. You need some grip. Knock the bottom out of it. You heard me? There you are. And keep your outfit on. Just unbutton your shirt on. Because you need to be sharp when you tear it up. You hear me?
Here's Special K with this week's News You Can't Use.
There's a report going around that in several southern states, there's been dozens of incidents of people causing disturbances at the pharmacy counters in some well-known chain drugstores. Apparently, there's quite a few people out here that can't spell really good, and they've been raising hell in the stores, demanding that they get the free vacations that are being advertised on signs out in front of the store.
Instead of vaccination time.
Yeah, they're going in there and they're saying they want their free vacation. And the people are having to explain to them, no, sir, ma'am, it's not free vacations we're giving out. And people are showing up with their passport.
What area are these stores where the chaos? What area?
A lot of them are happening in places like South Dallas, Jackson, Mississippi. There's several stores in Montgomery, Alabama have had this problem. The Greenbrier area of Atlanta. People showing up. Like, go out front, there's like 4 or 5 Dodge Chargers out there and people demanding. People wanting to go to Jamaica.
Oh, man.
Iggy Azalea went on the record this week pleading for record labels to hire mental health professionals. As an artist, the Brat shared her thoughts.
I'm not mad at that, because most genius people are, a little off a little bit, honestly, and there's something just special about them, and I feel like that enhances their genius somehow. I don't know, but it's true, and yes, I think that would be dope if every record label had that.
So you're saying rappers are genius?
Rappers and musicians, yeah, all talent and artists, all artists that stand out the most. They're kind of like, they have their own way of doing things. They believe their own way, and sometimes that's not always right, and you need a little fine tuning.
Well, now that's good. Well, I guess y'all agree with that, Ricky, and Special K?
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Right.
Absolutely.
I think radio shows should have one.
Okay. So Gary can stop going to HR on us. Okay.
Everybody here need to be on the couch at least 5 times a week.
Okay. At least 4 hours a day.
Okay.
Here's Rocky's Joke of the Day.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize.
I get it. The Nobel.
Nobel Prize.
Yeah, he not, but he don't ring the doorbell, so he won the Nobel Prize.
That was good, Rock. That was
Yeah. That was great.
So he always knock. That's the message. But he don't ring that bell.
Oh, sir.
So he won the Nobel Prize.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was a Nobel Prize, but I didn't know that there was a Nobel, B-E-L-L Prize. Wow.
Yeah.
Destiny's Child member Michelle Williams wants to completely forget about her 2005 stage fall on BET's 106 in Park.
She said, and it's 16 years, okay? She said, it's a trigger. They showed that video. Y'all need to pull it up, baby.
In the gospel community, they so petty, because Donnie McClurkin comes out when we fall down and we get up right after she fell.
Right after she fell, honey. That was dirty, honey.
And then Bishop Blake started singing it when somebody fell doing communion out there in West Angeles. I'm tired of it.
Continue. I keep on falling.
But they came out.
I keep on falling.
She actually got up faster than she went down.
Very fast.
Thought about that paycheck.
I was going to say that, Ricky.
That paycheck will make you get on up.
It make you get up.
Y'all know how many mornings we done set up on the side of the bed? We had to be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. We done set up there.
Yes.
Sitting up there thinking about calling in, and you think about that paycheck, and them bills got to be paid. You're like, let me get on up. I'm going to call in sick tomorrow.
Okay.
It was Bruno Mars week during the Songs That Stay in Your Head segment. Eva Marcille says her kids love his smash hit, That's What I Like.
Yes, it's multi-generational. Your grandma love it, your kids love it, you love it. You can't tell my son nothing when this record come on.
So he know most of the words.
Kind of, because it's like that. It's not exactly like Bruno Mars, but we know what he's saying.
I didn't like it. Like it.
You're like, okay.
Yes,
There was word this week that Jay-Z packed up and left New York for Los Angeles.
So there y'all have it. Jay-Z said he ain't got time for New York, honey. He's in California now. He's a California guy. And Miss Beyonce, honey, is a Hollywood girl. So don't be bothering them about no New York. So there you have it.
How you get that from that? Okay.
Well, that's what it seemed like when he said, honey, he's in California now. He ain't in no New York, honey, with all that madness going on out there. But they said with all the rats running down the street, honey, like people and stuff.
There's madness in California too now.
Thank you,
really,
Ricky?
Oh yeah, you got you got weather, you got fog, you got earthquake, you got fires, there's a lot going on everywhere for real. So it's really no safe place. Florida is crazy, Texas is crazy right now. I mean, shoot,
I thought
man.
California was the land of fruit and everything.
And I was in Alabama yesterday. Somebody did a drive-by and threw some sweet potatoes on this lady's porch. So what kind of drive-by is that?
All right, baby, for the sweet potatoes.
Switching gears here to other news, friend to the show, Fat Tasha got through this week to be a contestant for Battle of the Sexes.
All right, go ahead and start the clock. All right, Fantastic. What is the real first name of a gopher tiger? Woods.
Golfer.
I mean, golfer. I'm sorry, start him.
I thought it ain't tiger.
Gopher.
Let's start the clock over. Super Day, start the clock over. Here we go. All right. Stop 1 minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I had an ADHD moment. I can really read. Come on. Gary, don't do that. Don't do that, Gary. Everybody have a moment on this show. Everybody have a moment once a month.
Oh, man.
Okay, well, that was just fifth.
Last time you see the goat. Last time you saw a gopher, though.
We're going to skip that one.
Bernie Jenkins has this week's church announcements.
Homegoing service for Brother Warren Hanks. You know him, Janie?
Yeah.
That's going to be on Friday. He was only 32. And even though he had been suffering from anal warts, asthma, chicken pox, turkey pox, rooster pox, and a minor case of Ebola, that ain't what killed him. What took him to glory was he got into an argument with some thugs in Atlanta at Red Lobster over who was getting seated first. And he grabbed his head and mashed his face into the lobster tank. And he got his nose bit off and he drowned. But right before he drowned, he heard that trumpet. And the last thing he heard.
Black Tony called in this week refusing to leave his grandmother's side.
Now, my great-great-grandma stayed with us, and we had a little situation last night. I've been up all night dealing with it, and I'm just so sleepy right now, I can't even come to work.
What happened?
I can't come to work, cause you know, she 99, she just turned 99 last week. You know, she had got
99?
Yeah, she wasn't supposed to be up. She got up and got on her wheelchair. She got an electric wheelchair. You know, she was in the kitchen. We told because somebody supposed to watch her so she don't get in it. Cause she be riding. And she was riding around in a circle for a long time. And we thought we heard something. Then find out she done rolled into the corner. And we get up. We go in there and she in the corner, but she done rolled the battery down. So she's stuck in the corner. We can't back it up because the power, it ain't powered up.
So your grandma in a wheelchair in the corner?
Yeah.
And how many times you think it probably went in circles? Hey, man, get off my...
Real Housewives of Atlanta star Marlo Hampton reveals she underwent surgery for a hair transplant.
They ragged on her for so long about not having edges, especially Nene. Nene would talk about the lack of edges around Marlo's head so much. I think she got a little bit of a complex.
Yeah.
Because not everyone has full edges, let's just be honest. But there's this a trend with baby hair and edges. And so, you know, she wanted some, so she went and got some.
And you can buy edges now, can't you?
Yeah, Ricky, you can buy edges. You can buy them now.
They come in a little pack.
But it's not the same, Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
It's not the same as real edges. Like when you wake up in the morning next to a beautiful young lady and her hair, even if it's dead hair, them edges are laid down. When you purchase edges, you have to put them on like clothes.
You mean
Yeah, I
like
sprayed-
edges
yeah,
have
I
bad? I
done
mean, men
had
get
to-
their hair sprayed on, so, you know, it's so
Sprayed some lashes with some roach spray because I thought a spider had got in the bed. I didn't know what that was.
Oh, no.
That early in the morning, you wake up and your eyes is not clear.
In honor of kids going back to school this week, Rickey Smiley shared how he somehow skipped 8th grade and went straight to high school.
I didn't have an 8th grade year. I never really talked about this because everybody was like, you behind, we getting ready to go to high school, we going to Hayes. You behind, you ain't going to high school. I had something for their ass though. They had a program called High School Ahead. That's right, High School Ahead. That means if your ass was 14 or 15 and you was in the 7th grade, You went to summer school, and summer school was your 8th grade year. Boy, when I walked to Hayes High School, boy, I got to high school, they were like, how the hell, you was in the 7th grade, how the hell did you get to high school? I said, I told y'all I was smart, and I told y'all that my birthday came late. When your birthday? August. It was early late.
And finally here this week, Special K welcomes back a sponsor to the show.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Want to welcome back one of my favorite sponsors for this segment. Today, it's sponsored by blowpops.com. Let me stress, this site is in no way affiliated with the popular candy, but rather it's a social media website for young women seeking to date financially secure men aged 65 plus. That's www.blowpops.com. So
you can see these videos in their entirety and more. Subscribe to Rickey Smiley's YouTube channel at Rickey Smiley Official and online at rickysmiley.com.